Day 6, good morning, welcome back, Metcon workout. You should be proud of yourself, you've done so much good for yourself this week. Here we go, let's get warmed up. Starting with windshield wipers, you know the drill. Lower trunk rotations are next. Bring those feet and knees together. Now, as you're doing this, I've mentioned before, this is a time you should be using to prepare your mind. Getting ready, getting focused. All right, time for seesaws. Let's pump that spine. All right, setting up for round 1. What we're going to be doing today is forward-backward lunges. You'll notice the level 1 variation, my knee is bent at about 45 degrees, and in the level 2 variation, I'm nearly touching the ground with whichever knee is the back knee. The trick to these is you are keeping one leg in place and moving the other leg forward and backward. So you can see here in level 1 and level 2, one leg is basically stationary, and I'm rolling from the heel over the ball of the toe and backward and forward. You're going to feel this heavily in your quadricep. And if you're keeping your hips tucked and your abs tight, it's going to feel just as much like a stretch as it feels like a strengthening exercise as you're pushing forward and backward. If this bothers your knee, just bring yourself up. Find an elevation that you're capable of that doesn't bother your knee. Now we're setting up to do the same thing on the other side. And you'll notice with each of these, I am also rotating my upper torso and making sure that I'm keeping my knees driving out away from my body so that they're in a good, stable position. Now we're going to set up for full dive bombers, which means level 1, I don't bend my elbows at all. I'm only moving from the shoulder blades, so I'm lowering and driving myself back with straight arms. And in level 2, I'm bending my elbows and letting my forearms drop toward the ground, keeping my elbows close to my ribs, and imagining I'm pushing a quarter along the ground with my nose. You can start at level 2 and then downgrade to level 1. And if even level 1 is too much, you can downgrade to the seesaw version that we do at the beginning of our workout. You can shift down to the warm-up version if necessary. Alright, good job. Let's get set up for round 2. Forward, backward lunges. You're going to have the left leg staying in place. Right leg is moving forward and backward. Alright, let's switch sides. So now it's going to be right leg staying in place, left leg moving forward and backwards. Alright, setting up for full dive bombers. If you do not want to downgrade fully to the warm-up version, you can also simply hold a static hold of your hips up in the air and your head down and simply stay in that position for the minute. That will also be very good at conditioning your shoulders. Alright, setting up for round 3. Round 3 is always the tough round. You got this. Let's keep that body temperature up, get that metabolic fire burning. Keep your core tight when you're at the top. Keep your glutes tight when you're at the bottom. All right, let's set up for round 4. You're doing good. This is a tough one. Hang in there, keep controlling your breath, and really pay attention to the position of your feet and knees. Don't forget to take deep, even breaths, even though this is challenging. You're doing great. Move through the shoulders, move through the hips. right, round 5, final round, 3 minutes. You can do anything for 3 minutes. Let's set up on the left. Left leg stays in place, right leg moves. All right, set up on the other side. Right leg stays in place, left leg moves. Last minute of dive bombers. You can do anything for a minute. You got this. Focus on your breath. Keep your intensity level up. You're doing great. Three, 2, 1, and that's it. Great job this week.